On Friday nights, it's been the Sami Zayn problem. And the one thing that Roman Reigns said moments ago that really resonates is the fact that all of this started, all the problems within the bloodline began, at least recently, when Sami Zayn came aboard. And now Sami Zayn rushes the ring, gonna go right after Solo Sikoa. And for Sami Zayn, try to put him away early. Try to survive once again here tonight. Oh, and a takedown by Sami Zayn. And now hammering away on Solo here in our main event.
Absolutely smart move from Sami Zayn to catch Solo Sikoa. Called Jimmy getting involved in the action too.
Yeah, Jimmy Uso had his marching orders. Take care of Sami Zayn tonight. Get rid of Sami Zayn. Fix this once and for all. Sami takes out Solo and Jimmy Uso. The nervousness perhaps on the face of the undisputed champion.